So this may be the most boring video in the world, or the most interesting to a select few. I'm going to take the Fishman out of here. I thought this was working, and I was going to use it as an example of a working Fishman, but I get no sound out of it, and I haven't done anything. I haven't gigged with it in a long time, but I thought I would record this process. So all I've done is taken this thing out. If you know what this is, the end pin jack. Oops, backwards. See how it's cupped? It's cupped. I don't know if you can see that. So it can cover up the nut. The nut is actually doing the holding. This piece is just there so you can put a leather strap over it. Here's a fun fact. Does yours always get loose? Take a piece of rubber. It doesn't have to be this. This is left over from a power cord. But you can use a piece of rubber. You can even use a rubber band. Oops. Get it around. Right? This is actually a bad example. Grip it and then turn it. And you can do that to tighten it too. It does a great job. In fact, you could use your leather strap itself in a pinch to tighten it. Grip the thing with your strap and tighten it. Or use liquid thread locker like I do. Okay, let's see if I can get this off. Now, of all the tools in the world, look how cool this tool is. I have these two. I think this is for a bicycle, actually, for the hub. But I think it's going to do the trick. And I think I have to use it backwards if I want to loosen. So you take something sharp enough to fit through the hole on the Switchjack, and it's working. Well, that was easy. Maybe it wasn't even tight. No, don't need that. No, my hand does not fit through here. But it goes part way. I think it goes enough. I don't know if you can see, but I can just touch the end of the pickup there. You don't want to lose these. I usually have a cup. I'm supposed to have a cup. That's it. That's what it looks like. It's just a hole. I think it's 31/64 if you're doing this. If you're doing this yourself, just use the existing hole, drill a small hole, then drill a 3/8 hole, then drill a 31/64 hole, if that makes sense. You always drill, whenever you're drilling a hole, here's a pro tip, always drill one size lower to get the bulk of it, and then use the size you're going for, and it'll be much easier and you'll end up with a better result. So here we've got the Natural II, which is actually supposed to be for dreadnought or big body bassy guitars, naturally bassy guitars, but I found it sounded great in this to make it bassier, if that makes sense. Or sorry, make it less bassy. Sorry, Natural II makes it less bassy. Yeah, that was barely on there. Yeah, I think they make these things too short for the block of wood that's here, because it's not just the body, there's always like a little block of wood in there. Now I got to figure out what's going on here. So I'll twist it up. Maybe that has something to do with it. This looks like a new-ish, not the newest. The newest ones are totally different than this. I don't think they make these anymore. When they made these, there were two different kinds. A Natural I, which is the normal flat EQ one, I guess. So they advertised it for small body guitars, like OMs, double O's, triple O's, standards, concerts, stuff like that. Anything but a dreadnought or a jumbo or like a J200. or anything from Gibson that starts with a J, or anything from Martin that starts with a D. And then they also had the Fishman 1. I think I'm getting that backwards. Fishman 1 is the flat one. Sorry, Natural 1 is the flat one, and Natural 2 is the less bass version for dreadnoughts. Like, here's a dreadnought. That's a dreadnought. And guess which Natural I have in there? The Natural 1. So I have them backwards on purpose, okay? I like the sound. I just don't like the sound now because they're not working. So that's what I'm troubleshooting here. Anyways, the world's most boring video. You're welcome.